What's up, guys? Carl Topi here, and welcome to this installment of Beer and Baseball Cards. And tonight we are going to be drinking a Troegs Nimble Giant. So this is a basically once a year beer. It's a double IPA. It's 9%, as you can see right there. It comes out this time every year. It has the Azacca, Mosaic, and Simcoe hops in it. This is a beer that I get every year that it comes out. Does not drink like 9%. A 16-ounce can. It's going to have a lot of those citrus notes in there, but it's going to be really well balanced with the the hop between the hops and the malt. So in front of me, what I have is a box that I got from a friend. A friend of mine was basically giving away his pretty much entire collection of sports cards, and he kept what he wanted, which is basically like some New York Giants cards and New Jersey Nets cards. And then he basically had no need for anything else, so he said, if you want them, you can have them. This is kind of an interesting little box. I've been through it already. I sorted out everything for my PC, as well as just sorted stuff out by manufacturer and year, just to make it easier to look through as we are going through it now. But everything that's in this box is exactly what I found in this box. So let's get right to it and take a peek at what we got. And I believe, no, that's not them. Let's see, oh, here we go. Okay. So, what we have here are all of the New York Mets and New York Giants cards for my PC. This is basically pretty much all junk wax stuff. It has little or no value to like most people, but again, to me, this is great stuff to add to my collection. And we got a 91 score Frank Viola. Got some 86 tops. We got Jesse Orosco, Keith Hernandez, which is also for my super collection. We got a Wally Backman. We got a 91 score Sid Fernandez. Got a Darryl Strawberry. This is one of those pop-ups. 90 Fleer, Howard Johnson, and a 90 Upper Deck, Greg Jeffries. I believe it's 85 or 86 maybe. Nope, sorry, 88. This is an 88 tops, Darryl Strawberry. 91 Fleer, Tim Tuffle. 86 tops, Kevin Mitchell. Got one of these stickers with Darryl Strawberry on it. And we got a 90 Donruss Howard Johnson, an 86 Howard Johnson, 91 Wally Whitehurst and John Franco. Alejandro Pena from 1990 tops, or sorry, 91 tops. Yep, this is a 90 tops Ron Darling. Here's a Jeremy Burnitz Classic Best from 91. Tim Howard from 91 Classic Best. Some more 86 tops, Danny Heap, Doug Sisk, Bruce Bereni, Rick Aguilera, Randy Myers, and Dwight Gooden. 91 score, Darren Reed. We got 81 Wally Whitehurst. Gary Carter from Donruss, 88 All-Star. Jeff Musselman, 90 Donruss. We got Chris Donnells, 92 tops. 92 Donruss, John Franco. This was probably the best card that was in there as far as I'm concerned. This is a Jerry Koosman from 1974. So that's a really nice card. It's in pretty decent condition. Got some dinged up corners, but again, be a great addition to my Mets collection. And going on, the last Mets card that we have is a Jeremy Burnitz Top Prospects card. Oh, and DJ Dozier, the two Mets prospects on there. Then we got some Giants cards, and this is some 1990 Pro Set with Rodney Hampton. Love this card, this Lawrence Taylor card, also from Pro Set, and Super Bowl replay, Stephen Baker. And then we got a Mark Ingram, a Sean Landeta, Bart Oates, Carl Banks, Eric Dorsey, Carl Banks, Think About It, another Sean Landeta, Eric Moore, Eric Howard, Otis Anderson, Super Bowl replay, Otis Anderson 91 score, William Roberts 91 score, another Otis Anderson replay card, some Pro Line cards, which are just, I guess, totally bizarre to me, but they're still, you know, interesting collectibles. And I'm not even sure who that is. That is Canavis McGee. And then that's Everson Walls. We got Eric Dorsey, Leonard Marshall. And then this guy is also in my PC. It's the only basically basketball player that I collect. That's Michael Jordan. I will always collect anything Michael Jordan. This is a 91 Fleer. So again, not super high end. It's base card, you know, maybe worth $1 tops. And but I'll always collect anything Michael Jordan. So that's everything for the PC. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly go through these so we don't make this video too long. There are some Topps bigs in here. Nothing, no real big stars. Mike Greenwell, Darnell Coles, Frank White, and Kirby Puckett was the best of those, so Hall of Famer there. And we'll go over this side. Start with some Bowman. And there's some score from 1988. There's a Reggie Jackson. That's actually a pretty decent card. Andre Dawson, Hall of Famer. There's a 1990, or sorry, it's 89. It's an 89 rookie, Sandy Alomar. There's a 90 score. I have these cards like 3 times over, it seems. Sammy Sosa. And let's see what we got here. Okay, so we'll stop there on those. And we have this Terry Steinbeck card, which, oh, that's a Dream Team card from Score, so that's also 91 score. Or 90 score, sorry. It's more 90 score. There's a Robin Yount. Tom Glavine, another Hall of Famer. And then we get to the 91 score. So I'll grab another bunch out of here. It's got some 91 score. Got some rookie prospects. I don't think there's anything big in here. So when I take collections like this, you know, from people, if they're just giving them away for free, obviously I'm not being real picky. There's Alan Trammell. You know, I'm just hoping that there's some of the cards that I, there's a Mets card, missed that one. Tom O'Malley, used to put that in the PC. You know, just hoping that there's some decent Hall of Famers, because I like to collect Hall of Famers for the most part. Doesn't matter whether it's from junk wax or not. Always add those to my collection, so I'll go through these like at a later date and just weed out like all the Hall of Famers. All the big names, what I'll do is I'll probably start clumping them together, maybe sell them off as lots if I don't collect them for my PC. A lot of 91 score in here. Nothing exciting. It's a Barry Larkin. Alright. Okay. Some more 91 score down here. This is obviously one of the most mass-produced sets of like all time. There's a Dream Team card. Yeah, these cards aren't in greatest condition even. I mean, there's a Paul Molitor, Randy Johnson. I've got, you know, probably again duplicates of most of these cards, if not all of them, that are in really tip-top condition. So I'll go to the next cards. We got some like Fleer. This is probably from 81. Yep, 1981 Fleer. This is 86 Fleer. This is probably 87 Fleer. Nope, sorry, it's 84 Fleer. There's a 90 Fleer Mattingly. And get into some 91 Fleer, which is probably one of the most hated sets of all time. Nothing big in here. There's a Bonilla and Larkin. I mean, you know, no Hall of Famers even in that part of the collection. A team logo sticker. We get some Top Stadium Club from, I believe that's 91. Always love these cards. Robin Yount. Andre Dawson. And I believe these are a lot of Series 1 cards from this set. I collected a lot of Series 2 for some reason. For whatever reason, I did not buy a lot of the Series 1. So not too much in there. Here's this 89 Upper Deck. This is probably the Upper Deck portion that we're getting to. Got some 89 Upper Deck. No Griffey rookies. I'm assuming that he pulled a lot of the really good cards out of here too, which is fine. They're his cards. You know, he can do whatever he wants with them. I don't believe there's any Hall of Famers in here. There's Sheffield from 90. The Roger Clemens. That's a checklist card. Joey Davis, Ryan Sandberg, Hall of Famer. Walt Weiss. 91. This is, I loved collecting the Upper Deck stuff. The Upper Deck cards were just like the quality of the card stock, as well as the holograms, which were a big thing back then to, prove that they were authentic. They weren't like some, cheap replica. The photography on them was great. There's Burt Blyleven. Gary Carter. Otis Nixon. So again, there's probably nothing huge in here that I went through and I saw. Finish these off. Ken Griffey Sr. And it's actually a pretty decent looking hologram team card. I mean, it's looking very 3D. Some of those kind of look washed out. That one's not spectacular. All right, and moving on. Here we go. Now we're gonna start getting some tops. There's a Wade Boggs. Maybe a Darren Dalton rookie. Possibly. 86, Reggie Jackson, Hall of Famer. Mike Easler, Joe Niekro, Claudette Washington, Cecil Cooper, Ben Ogilvie. A lot of names you probably know. Joe Niekro again, Ron Say, Will Clark. I believe these are rookies. They are. The 2 Will Clark rookie cards. Not bad. Bob Shirley, Dave Rigetti, Doug Drabeck. Those are the Yankees. Oops. That might also be a rookie card. Yep, that's possibly a rookie card. Got Scott Bradley, Bob Forsch, Tom Herr. Lots of Yankees. There's a Jose Uribe. It's got a crease. Vita Blue. So I have 2 of these cards that are reprints, that are autographs. That's one of the ones that I'm auctioning off. or not auctioning off, but giving away if I reach 100 followers. So if I get to 100, you could be a winner. We got a Matt Williams. It might be a rookie card. Dave Henderson, Bobby Thigpen, Dave Stewart. One of those pitchers that never got his just due, really, I think. I mean, he's probably he's close to a Hall of Famer. You know, he's just a total badass on the mound. Chris Sabo. There's a Craig Biggio. Another Dave Stewart. And we'll keep going here. Yeah, these are all 90s tops. Nothing big. Kirk Gibson. It's Gary Sheffield, All-Star Rookie. Ken Phelps. Looks more like a gym teacher than he does a baseball player. To 91 tops. It's Ryan Sandberg All-Star. Going through these kind of fast, so I'm sure I'm missing some of them, but don't want this to be like a half-hour video. It's going to be pushing it. Dennis Eckersley. This is a Cal Ripken. More tops. Again, nothing special. All stuff that I have like 2 and 3 times over. We'll just move on from those. All right, next row. So we hit some Donruss here. Got some 82 Donruss. Well, just one 82 Donruss, actually. Juan Beniquez. With Gary Templeton from 87 Donruss. Zane Smith. With Atlanta. It's Cal Ripken, 88 Donruss. Tim Raines. There's a couple Hall of Famers. Pedro Guerrero. Another Cal Ripken All-Star card. So, not bad overall, really. I mean, from Lee Smith, another Hall of Famer. It's not like he completely was Ozzie Smith, All-Star Hall of Fame. Dennis Eckersley. It's not like he completely cleaned out like every Hall of Famer from here, and this is literally just commons. You know, there's a lot of big names in here just because of the era that they're from. They're just not worth a lot. There's Bo Jackson. Edgar Martinez. Oops. Dave Island, he's the pitching coach for the Mets right now. John Kruk. I know somebody who does there's a super collector for John Kruk, but he probably has this one like 3 times over. Some more 91 Donruss. Jeff Conine rookie. It's like Craig Biggio, Diamond Kings, Dave Stieb. Ricky Henderson, All-Star, Ozzie Smith. Another Dave Stieb, Diamond Kings. Dirk May, rated rookie. Greg Maddux. Cal Ripken. Eddie Murray. So again, you know, lots of Hall of Famers. I'll weed all these out after I get off the video. Puzzle piece, Fernando Valenzuela, Tom Glavine, Dave Rigetti, Diamond Kings. A lot of these go towards like completing some of these sets even. Like I didn't collect a lot of 91 Donruss, so each of these gets me like closer and closer to a complete set. There's a Ron Gant, Larry Walker, Craig Biggio, That's enough for 91 Donruss. 92 Donruss. Larry Walker. Some puzzle pieces. As we keep going down the line here, we got another one of those pop-ups. Some of the baseball greats. These are always interesting cards. Not worth much, but if you like history, then they're good cards to own. More baseball greats. There's Don Drysdale. And there's a Mickey Morandini star card if you're a Phillies fan. A lot of these AAA, like line drive, pre-rookie cards. Nothing big in here. There's some classic best. Got a bunch of these. If you have like the Pedro and the Mike Schmidt card, and there's a chipper card in these, those are like probably some of the best cards to own. None of those in this group though. You got some hockey cards if you're into hockey. Keep going. And even more hockey cards. The only cards I collect from hockey are from Philadelphia Flyers, since that's my team. There's none of those in here. Oh, there we go, some football cards. This is some 91 Upper Deck. Again, really nice cards. There's Rod Woodson, but nothing huge value in here. There's Russell Maryland, rookie. Emmett Smith. Emmett Smith's always a keeper. There's Joe Montana Football Heroes. Warren Moon. Got 91 score. Nothing big in here. All right, getting down to the end here, about 22 minutes. See if we can get this in under 30. Yeah, nothing big for 91 score. I'm sure there's some Hall of Famers in here. I'll have to go through them and check them out. All 91 score, a ton. There's a 91 Upper Deck. I mean, Ultra, Fleer Ultra. Junior Seau, Hall of Famer. Rod Woodson. These Proline cards again. Not a big fan of these. Zubaz pants. Never owned a pair. Never would. Oh, and those like sweat shorts. So this is actually one of probably the most valuable football cards in here. So this is basically kind of considered a Bill Belichick rookie card. I've seen them graded out, like, you know, some of them going for like, I want to say $20 or $30 maybe. So it's interesting. I don't think it definitely won't get a perfect grade. There's some corners are just a little bit scuffed. If anybody like has any of these like pro set cards, they're not worth a lot unless there's some of the more rare variations. Joe Montana, always good to have Joe Montana cards. You know, you got to check. There's like a list online that you can find that shows you like all the variations, and some of them are actually worth a lot. You know, there's so many errors in here. A lot of them are not worth anything. People always think, oh, it's an error card, so it's got to be worth something. It's definitely not the case. So, you know, always be checking on eBay, or, you know, check on different baseball card and football card websites that are out there. You know, get an idea of like exactly what you're buying or what you have. Value it properly. And last but not least, some of these other pro set. And then the basketball cards. I do not collect basketball anymore except for Michael Jordan cards. So these all came from that same 91 Fleer set. I will be liquidating all of my basketball cards. Probably have at least over a couple thousand of them. I'll be keeping all the Michael Jordans, but there's going to be a lot of other cards like some Shaquille O'Neal's and Kobe Bryant's and things like that. I got some Kobe Bryant rookie cards. So if you're interested, let me know. Reach out to me. Del Curry, Moses Malone, and then a couple of golf cards. Lee Trevino and Bob Tway from Pro Set. So that's it. All in all, that was a pretty interesting box. Again, hit pretty much every sport. Basketball, football, hockey, and baseball. Got a decent amount of cards for the PC. Nothing huge value, but it's going to fill some nice holes. And I'm going to go through all these cards. And again, like I said, weed out all Hall of Famers. Hope you guys like this. I've got some definitely more boxes like this that I can go through and show on camera if you guys are interested. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.